So this particular day, I wanted to celebrate all the good stuff, to celebrate the wonderful people, and to celebrate the wonderful things that happen. What is there here to celebrate today? My meditation teacher would often say, in any situation, look for what there is to enjoy. Enjoy what there is to enjoy, or suffer what there is to suffer. And so partly this is a perspective. And in our primitive brain with our negativity bias, our perspective usually shifts to the negativity because our primitive brain is trying to keep us safe. So we often have these deep feelings of anxiety or dread, compulsions to figure out how to be safe. We have a lot of worry and anxiety in our mind. And we can also tap into our human heart, our higher level brain development, and we can shift our perspective. And sometimes that happens just naturally. There's something going on that we're celebrating. So let's do a practice of tuning into that. What is there here to really celebrate? Bring your attention into your whole entire body, head to toes. And when we think about what there is here to celebrate, it might feel a little bit artificial. Maybe you're really worried about something, or you're sad, or there's a health challenge going on, or something like that. And there's also the beauty of being here and the resilience and strength that we all bring to our life, and that we're all developing more and cultivating more. So just as you're breathing in, to notice that beautiful system our body has for getting oxygen into our cells and for releasing the stale air out of our lungs. Notice the sensations in your nostrils. As you breathe in, it's a bit cooler. As you breathe out, it's a bit warmer. Working with the breath is so powerful because, in part, it's something that we don't really pay attention to. People who are listening to this would certainly be in the group that pays more attention than most. That our autonomic nervous system runs the breath whether we're paying attention or not. And then when we bring our attention in, we might still find that it's not perfect. It's allergy season where I am, so I'm a little bit more stuffed up. I've got a bit of mild asthma going on. And I can still appreciate this system. And I know from long experience that when I soften my belly and I breathe out longer, my breath becomes more full. When I relax my body, neck and shoulders, down through the upper back, the chest, my breath becomes more full. And there's more ease in our body and our breath as we do these practices. So appreciating along a continuum. Maybe that's one way we could look at it. Wherever we are on that continuum from calm and still, happy, filled with joy. And maybe on the other end of the continuum, there's some worry and anxiety, fear, disconnection, pain, or something going on that's difficult. We could appreciate where we are and then nudge ourselves a little bit towards the joy end of the continuum. And if we're doing that as an inquiry, you could put your hand on your heart and just tune in. What is there right now in your world, in your body, your relationships, your life? What is there right now to celebrate? And then let that really form in your experience. Use all of your senses, your sense of touch, visual, smells. If you were to bring to mind something that there's here to celebrate, maybe it's an anniversary of a big event. Maybe it's a gradual strengthening and a gradual stillness in the mind that's more accessible now than it used to be. So it might be a marked event, it might be a up and down on the continuum, but a gradual move into healing. And let yourself really feel that. Let it come to your mind if there's an image or images. touch, smell, sounds. This is something I can celebrate in my heart by putting my attention there. Continue to breathe long exhalations as you breathe out. Let yourself soften and relax. This amazing system our body has of relaxing. And as you breathe out, let your forehead soften, your eyebrows, your eyes. And as we breathe out, it's also a little bit easier to let go of worry. Just focus on softening your forehead and eyes. Let your mind be still. And as we breathe out, we can soften our mouth and jaw. Notice your neck, your shoulders. And as you're breathing in for a moment, bring your shoulders up a little bit. And as you're breathing out, let them soften. This is such a simple movement, and yet it can really help us soften and relax. Notice all of those large muscles of the upper back. And as you breathe out, let yourself be supported, especially if you're lying down or laying back. Let go of any activation in those muscles. Let it all loosen and go. Relax through your chest, your stomach. Come back to softening your belly as you breathe out. We have this beautiful system of breathing. Celebrate might feel like too much or too strong of a term. Maybe appreciate. We could appreciate the system of our breath. Let your system empty of the stale air and maybe letting go of some tightness in your body as well. It gives our body room. We have room to breathe in and to nourish ourselves. We might also pay attention to the organs in our body. We have our eyes, our sense organs like our tongue, our hands that can feel. We have our lungs, the tissue of our lungs. We have our heart. And then we come down into the stomach area just below the diaphragm, and we have our kidneys, our liver, our pancreas, all of those organs. And these are things that we really take for granted unless we've had some kind of an issue with them. So we could take a moment to really appreciate and love, send some love to our organs, especially the organs that might have scared us a bit or might not be working as well as they might. We've got that continuum again. Appreciating what we do have. And then bringing our attention to the heart center. So many people do such wonderful things. It might be small, like a kindness to a neighbor. It might be something that required a lot more sacrifice, like an organ donor. So let yourself really appreciate and celebrate. We all have people in our lives who have been less than ideal. And we also all have people in our lives who are wonderful. Just thinking about them kind of lights us up, warms up our heart. We might feel immensely grateful, appreciative, and let that grow and develop in your heart center and radiate out through your brain, through all the cells in your body. You could bring them into your heart and thank them. Maybe for something they've done, maybe just for who they are. Bring them into your heart. Bring your awareness back to the whole of your body, head to toes. What's happening in this space? And because our nervous system is so persistent, we might have habits of the mind that have come back. It might be something kind of negative, or maybe your mind's just wandered off. So bring your attention back. What is there in this moment to really appreciate? Let your whole system feel that. Every cell of your body. Let it radiate out from your heart center to fill up the whole entire space your body is occupying. Gratitude, appreciation, this real felt sense of life is pretty wonderful. There are so many amazing things in life. And we don't have to balance the scales and be practical. And, there's other things too. Right now, we're just focusing on the wonder. Let your whole body feel that. Let your body soften. And bring to mind again and again many, many wonderful things. Maybe you love to be outside in the sunshine and it's sunny today. Or maybe it's been dry and you love the smell of the rain. The smell of a horse when you nuzzle up to that velvet softness of their nose. The warmth in someone's eyes when they see you. Just notice whatever it is for you. And bring in one and then another and another. These are some of the things I can celebrate that bring me joy. Beautiful flowers and trees, water, whether it's a creek or a lake or an ocean, or clean water that we drink. These are some things and some people who bring me joy. Feel that in your whole entire body, head to toes. Let it radiate out from your heart center. Waves of joy. And we know that anytime we want, we could focus in on this again. Bring our attention back to this. The stars in the sky, the smell of a campfire, sinking into a warm bath when we're tired, waking up after a good night's sleep, seeing the face of someone we love, cuddling up with our pet, whatever it is, whether it's now or in the past, bring it into your heart. And then when you're ready, completing the practice, open your eyes and look around. Notice what there is to appreciate the beauty that you might be looking at right now, or maybe it's more of a remembered beauty or a anticipated, I'm going to go do something, just to notice what's here.